to put the padlock on the victory. And one guy who has been instrumental in the championships for Todd Owen and for Derek Debus, he doesn't get the recognition because he doesn't want any.
That's right.
But I think he has won 4 Pro Stock champions with Eddie Carroll.
That is correct.
He would have won a championship at Thompson with Rick Fuller.
That's right.
Had they ran all the races. And as you pointed out, he was behind a modified championship for Les Hinckley. So Butch Shea has added a couple more trophies to his case. And there is a guy you don't hear that much about, but I think he's a Hall of Famer. That's the impact that he has had in motorsports.
I agree with just that, too. Well, we have crowned all the champions except one, Matt Buckler, and that is what we have called all season long in 2021 the fastest division of the night. Of course, that is the SK Modifieds. 27 of the very best will be assembled. We've already determined that Todd Owen is the champion with 804 points. Stephen Kopsick is second with 752 going in over Michael Christopher, 66 points back in third. Tyler Hines is fourth with 636 over Keith Rocco in fifth. Michael Jervis is sixth. Andrew Moeller is seventh. David Arute is eighth. Marcello Rafano is ninth. And Brian Narducci is 10th.
But within striking distance, only 2 points out of 10 is Noah Corner.
So, here they come, the SK Modifieds. So let's get to the starting lineup, and starting at the point, driving car number 55. It's the Montanari Fuel Machine. Peter Matten owns the race car. From Danbury, Connecticut, car number 55 for Teddy Hodgson.
Then it will be the Slim Reaper in car number 83. He is from Berlin, Connecticut, and the driver is Matt Vassar.
Car number 31 is up next. He's been getting stronger and better every time out. The Mid-State Site Development car. Glenn Corner owns the race car from Avon, Connecticut. It is Noah Corner.
Then it will be the Pasta Kid in car number 68. He is from North Haven. In the Wheelers Automotive sponsored car, Marcello Rafano.
Tick Mike brings us car number 85. It'll start in the fifth starting position from Colchester, Connecticut, the Petty Cash Motorsports Machine for Brian Narducci.
In car number 57, one of the Keith Rocco cars, is a driver from North Haven. Here is car number 57 and Tyler Hines.
Seventh starter in the field. He won the Big Ted Christopher event. Driving the Spirit of America, the Big Hoss USA, number 75. From Stafford Springs, Connecticut, DP Motorsports, David Arute.
This driver specializes in winning big money races. In the PT Watts and eSport Feed, sponsored number 82 car from Wilkett, here is Mike Christopher Jr.
Jervis Brothers Roofing brings us car number 33 out of Walcott, Connecticut, from Michael Jervis Jr., starting ninth.
And then it will be the Kid in car number 88. He is in the Wheelers Automotive Services sponsored car. The driver, the Kid, Keith Rocco.
Les's Auto Center brings us car number 50 from Ellington, Connecticut. The Les Scavora, Adam Scavora prepared car. Would you welcome Ronnie Williams?
And here is the champion in the Cooker Construction Barnes Pool and Chassis Pro sponsored number 81 from Summers, Tenacious Todd Owen.
Air Gas brings us the Newtown Pools Machine. Car number 21, runner-up in the point standing from Newtown, Connecticut, Stephen Kopsick.
Then it will be car number 16. He is from Feeding Hills, and he is aboard the Kopex Truck and Auto Service car. The driver is Dylan Kopech.
Goomba Racing brings us car number 23 out of Oxford, Connecticut. The driver is Troy Talman.
The Sultan of Stafford will be next in car number 22. Woody Pitcat in the Horsepowder Hill Farms car.
Car number 24 is up next. Mikey Flynn out of Hamden. Then it's Andrew Moeller, the 35. John Masantos in the 73. Matt Swanson in the 76. Green flag, they're out and we are racing for the final time for the SK Modifieds here at Stafford in 2021.
And Vassar like he was shot out of Cape Canaveral, is able to get the lead. Second is up for grabs. Marcello Rufano trying to get that spot away from Teddy Hodgson.
They come rumbling off the turn. Hodgson continues to hold off the opposition. Marcello Rufano. They said a week ago they brought out the big gun. What was the big gun? A brand new LFR car. And it was a rocket 1 week ago. Here they come, off the turn. It is Marcello Rufano up to second. And now, making the move to the outside. Tyler Hines, the 57. Michael Christopher, the 82. And Noah Corner, the 31.
Yeah, Corner trying to make it stick on the inside, but he is overwhelmed right now by Mike Christopher, who moves into fifth. Right behind him, moving up, Keith Rocco.
Oh, Sparks. Trouble down the front straightaway. Todd Owen is
and a car
locked
went
in.
airborne.
And Todd Owen got wedged into the outside wall, came back across the racetrack, and got tangled up. And let's see who else is involved. It looks like it is the 21 machine of Stephen Kopsick. The back end of that race car is severely damaged. And Owen is able to drive away, and we believe the other car involved, Owen's car does not look too bad for the wear.
He must have had rosary beads in the glove compartment, because I don't know how he survived that. There is damage on the left side of the car, but he is driving. But it looks like more trouble for Brian Narducci. That is the 85 car that we are looking at, and Brian Narducci wound up in a bad place.
Certainly did. You can see the damage done to the left front suspension on
what
the race
used
car.
to be the left front suspension.
Yes. And then the actual windshield of the car is actually popped out, giving the thumbs up. Here's a look at it. Owen is on the outside, scuffs the wall, and behind him, it set off a chain reaction. Owen comes back across, and he hits the Kopsick machine. And let's take another look at it again here. Watch Owen's car. And there's a black car in the inside, and that's the Narducci machine.
And then somebody, that was Steve Kopsick,
yes,
who went airborne as he used an Narducci car like a ramp.
Now this time, look at it again, different angle. And there, Kopsick had absolutely no place to go.
Except on top of the 85.
And there is the Brian Narducci machine. And let's go down on pit road. Guys?
Well, guys, I'm down here by the Todd Owen pit. Todd Owen has already unsnapped the harness, pulled down the window net, and it looks like he may be coming out of the race. They're actually going to try to put the left front back on, so he's going to be popping that back on. It looked like there was some suspension damage at first that might have knocked him out of the race. They're able to repair that. He does have some damage on the Nerf bar in the front.
So
Ronnie Williams also in the pit area. He just got done with some service there. They just did some adjustments with air pressure tire on the rear tires, and just checking out the rear suspension. Another car also in the pit area right now up on the jacks. We'll go check that one out.
And of course, there is the 21 double hooked, the Newtown Pools race car for Stephen Kopsick.
The left rear tire is just about a memory on that car.
That was one of the big winners this season.
4 wins. And he just was elevated into the air. So he went into the ozone, and when he came back down, there was heavy damage on that car. So Matt Vassar is our leader, as it was good to be in front because he was able to avoid the mayhem that unfolded behind him.
So 3 laps are now complete in this 40-lap event. Who is the fastest car on the racetrack? Marcello Rufano, 19.447. Stacks up pretty good. Matt Vassar has been the leader. His quickest lap was a 19.494. So those are the only 2 cars in the 4. There is only, for second bracket, there is only 7 cars, correction 8 now with David Ruth, in the 19-second bracket. And then the 9th place cars on back have not broken into 19s as yet.
Now, did you know, Ben, that tailgating, weaving in and out of traffic, and speeding will get you noticed and ticketed by law enforcement. So drive sober, buckle up, slow down. We want you to arrive alive.
Heading back out on the racetrack, the 2021 champion Todd Owen in the Cooker's construction machine. Off turn number 4, get ready. Spotters say go, go, go. Green, green, green. And now Marcello Ruffano works his magic to the outside of Vassar. Vassar comes off the turn like a rocket. Marcello Ruffano changes his strategy, Matt. He takes a look to the bottom. Oh, we've got him almost
they
wide.
jumble up behind our leaders. Mike Christopher is planted on the inside. He is trying to move into the top 5, but right now Hodgson is in 3rd, and Tyler Hines in the 57 is holding off Noah Corner. Corner trying to get 4th and trying to get 2nd is Teddy Hodgson.
Teddy Hodgson comes back up to life. He moves to the inside of Marcello Ruffano. Ruffano keeps digging in the outside lane. Here comes David Arute, the Spirit of America, red, white, and blue. 75 car. Working his magic now into the top 5. Hodgson continues to try to shake off Marcello Ruffano, but it's not without a fight. Marcello Ruffano back into 2nd, and all of a sudden, Noah Corner becomes another big factor, coming to the front with aggression. Here comes David Arute. Oh, trouble.
And there was
Michael
problem behind him.
Michael Christopher.
As Christopher got knocked off his gate.
Somehow he gathered it back. And we are 7 laps in to this 40-lap event.
And we check out our leader, Matt Vassar, who has led every step of the way so far. Keith Rocco, he has made a move on the outside, getting by Jarvis. So Rocco is definitely on the comeback trail.
And while all of that continues to happen, we continue to watch a little further back in the field. Matt Swanson, Woody Pitkat, and Ronnie Williams are struggling for the 15th position.
David Arute on the attack, trying to get underneath Noah Corner. David Arute said he wished it was May 1st instead of October 1st because after 4 years, that car is starting to come around the way he wants it to, and right now he's running a solid 5th.
Good racing still, wherever you look.
Boy, Matt Vassar in front, and nobody else is in the picture right now. Marcello Ruffano, a distant 2nd by a half a second.
Fastest car on the racetrack, David Arute, your 5th place car. Car 75, 19.278. David Arute.
Mike Christopher getting out of line, going underneath Rocco. So the catapult move there by the 82 of Christopher as he has moved into 8th.
He makes his presence known. Dipped down underneath Andrew Moeller. It paid off. Here comes JP, Jonathan Pulio.
Hodgson making a move.
And Hodgson now moves back into 2nd. Marcello Ruffano drops back to 3. Noah Corner continues to dig in, but now Keith Rocco is the fastest car on the track, 19.264. David Arute is 2nd fastest, and as Marcello Ruffano's car begins to back up, David Arute's continues to go forward.
Yeah, Ruffano sputtered on the outside, and that opened the door to 4th place for Arute. Noah Corner, what a fall season he has had, as he is tormenting the back bumper of the Teddy Hodgson car. Running in the top 5 is Marcello Ruffano, followed by Hines and Rocco.
And we look to the bottom of the top 10. It is Dylan Kopech in 8, Michael Christopher in 9. Jervis has moved into the top 10. Moeller is 1 spot away with Jonathan Pulio.
And Arute tried to slash his way underneath Corner, just didn't have enough room to make it happen. So a very tight battle for 2nd between 3 cars, Hodgson, Corner, and Arute.
Here comes Corner. What
Corner
a good
has
run.
room.
Corner has got a car that is sticking like glue to the inside. But here comes David Arute. Quick like the Energizer Bunny, the Arute machine is working all over the back bumper of Connor.
Boy, it's like Corner has suction cups on tires. He is sticking to the asphalt. Matt Vassar continues to lead, but second is a crapshoot between Teddy Hodgson, Noah Corner, and David Arute.
40 laps is the overall distance. When they come to the stripe, the next time, halfway down and halfway to go.
Boy, turn number 3 is very friendly to Corner. In a lap or so, don't be surprised if he takes a shot at Teddy Hodgson for second.
And also, don't be shocked that David Arute makes the same type of move, because those 3 cars continue to have a 3-car battle. Meanwhile, things are getting settled in. Rocco is back in the 7th spot. Michael Christopher back up to 8th. Dylan Kopech is 9th. And Michael Jervis is 10th. Halfway down, halfway to go. And Matt Vassar is in search of that victory. He's come close on many an occasion. Tonight, he was strong in practice, equally as impressive in qualifying, and now he looks to close the deal.
And the guys who are running 1-2 in the championship standings, Todd Owen completed 6 laps. He's on the sideline. And Stephen Kopchik only ran for 3 laps, and he is on the sideline.
Heartbreaker for those guys. Meanwhile, as things start to settle in, here comes David Arute to now close up that gap on Noah Corner. That's the 75 and the 31 for 3rd and 4th.
And Hodgson is starting to close in a little on Matt Vassar. At the last interval, he was only 0.8 of a second behind Arute, looking serious against Hodgson, and Hodgson had the veto power.
David Arute literally scuffed the wall of the last time by as he came off the turn quick, and he is continuing to try to close up that gap. Little further back, Michael Christopher continues to try to stay ahead in his quest, setting in the 7th spot. Keith Rocco is 8th, Kopech is 9th, and Jervis is 10th.
And Matt Vassar leads by about the length of the debt ceiling, as he has checked out now to a 0.9 of a second lead over Teddy Hodgson. And the best battle on the track right now among the front runners is between Corner and Arute, and all by his lonesome on his own island, Vassar Island. Matt Vassar looking for his first ever Stafford victory.
He's worked hard for this for a very long time. 27 laps are complete. In the rear pack of cars at the field, Matt Swanson is 15th in the 76, the Bowles car. Meserve is 16th. Woody Pitcat is 17th. Ronnie Williams is in the 18th position. And Daniel Weston is 19th over John Montesanto.
And the battle for the final podium spot continues between Corner and Arute. Rocco holding off Jonathan Pulio, as that is a fight for the top 8. And the 7 of Pulio having another good run. Right behind him is Moeller. So pretty good action a little deeper in the field. Arute, it looks like he is gearing up to take a stab at 3rd against Corner. Maybe next lap he will make an aggressive move.
Noah Corner continues to try to guard the spot, but it is David Arute who's all over him, looking for that one opportunity. Down to the final 10.
And Matt Vassar's
lead is still .617 over Teddy Hodgson.
Remember, he started on the outside of the front row, took the lead on the start. There was a quick yellow, and he took the lead again.
Michael Christopher just moved down underneath Marcello Rufano to move into the top 5. That bumps Christopher is in 5th now. Marcello Rafano is 6th. Tyler Hines is 7th.
And he's having a great run, Tyler Hines. You know, it appears to the naked eye that the lead by Vassar is shrinking. Let's see what it is at the stripe. 0.5 of a second. So
Yes.
it was 0.8 of a second just a moment ago. Teddy Hodgson is definitely coming on strongly.
And as they come back to the stripe, there is 6 laps and counting down as 34 just clicked off on the board.
Nick Giardino gets down to let Hodgson get by, to let Corner get by. And Corner has put some breathing room between himself and David Arute. Hodgson getting closer, and that is not an optical illusion.
No, it is
not.
not.
That is Teddy Hodgson. He's looking for his first SK victory, and the difference now is 0.3 of a second.
Every lap he moves in by a 10th. That's the way it's been for the last 7 laps. Let's see what's going to happen this time. Closer and closer.
Now, I don't know if Vassar's car is going away from him or if Hodgson's car is getting stronger.
0.291, Matt.
But he is getting closer, and Corner is getting closer in the top 3. Arute 4th, Mike Christopher 5th.
Back off turn number 4.
Jarvis and Dylan Kopech duking it out deeper in the field.
3 circuits remaining. Will Matt Vassar secure that long-awaited and dreamed about victory here at Stafford? Or will it be Teddy Hodgson's day? Deep into turn 3, off turn 4, traffic. Hodgson glued to the back bumper. 2 laps to go.
And the gap is 0.1 of a second. Here comes Hodgson going for the lead. Down low, new leader, Ted Hodgson. Can Vassar retaliate?
He dives to the inside. Vassar moves to the bottom.
Around goes Hodgson.
And Vassar continues on his way. Caution flag is out. 38 laps up on the board. What a chain of events. Teddy Hodgson took the lead from Matt Vassar. He did the crossover to try to take it back, and the end results is what you see.
As he wound up in the boondocks on the backstretch, Teddy Hodgson 2 laps away from his first ever SK modified victory at Stafford, and now he will have to go to the rear of the field. We will take a look at it on the replay as Teddy Hodgson in second makes a power move down low. He moves in front. Matt Vassar now launches himself to a bottom shot on the inside, and then it looked like the left rear tire of Hodgson made contact with the right front of Vassar, and in no man's land was Teddy Hodgson.
Black flag, the consultation coming out on car number 83 for Matt Vassar. So you talk about the highs and lows of racing.
There were 2 lows right there, Hodgson and Vassar.
So Vassar was the band leader, and now
watch the right front of Vassar and the left rear of Hodgson.
Hodgson doing his best, maintaining the lead. They come together, they touch. Hodgson goes around. Vassar is able to keep going. Watch it again here, different look. Watch Vassar. Dive bombs to the inside. There's the touch. Vassar was able to move to the top and keep going. But for Teddy Hodgson, that contact sent him spinning.
And we take another angle at it, but no matter how many different angles we see, it always ends up the same, with Teddy Hodgson falling by the wayside. So now, for the final time in 2021, let's get ready for the 3 most exciting words in motorsports. Green, white, checker. And in the front row, 2 drivers looking for their first ever SK Modified wins, Noah Corner and David Arute.
David Arute has already made a huge accomplishment. He won the Ted Christopher special event here at Stafford. He's hungry in the outside lane. Meanwhile, Noah Corner, row number 2, Michael Christopher, the comeback kid of this event, and alongside the number 68, Marcello Rafano.
Yeah, David Arute won the shootout, but now he is trying to win a 40-lapper for the first time. And in the second row, we can't neglect those guys. Mike Christopher, he has really ran a great race. When the opportunities have presented themselves, he has taken advantage of them. And Marcello Refrano never seems to fade away. He is fourth. And then it's Tyler Hines and Keith Rocco, the one common denominator. Keith Rocco owns both of those cars.
Certainly does, but Rocco, who has also had a roller coaster season, black flag comes out for the 92. That is the Daniel Wesson car.
And Daniel Wesson was running 17th at the time. We get ready to settle the issue.
It is Noah Corner commanding his presence. Here comes Michael Christopher. Here comes David Arute. Up on the outside, Arute and Christopher side by side like two cymbals in an orchestra. Off the turn. Oh, trouble now. JP, Jonathan Pulio.
That was Matt Swanson's car, who went, or the 11 car that went airborne. So it got messy.
And that is
Corey DiMatteo is in the 11 car, and he went for a ride. We've seen that a couple of times tonight.
And there is JP, Jonathan Pulio's car.
So another green-white checker, and on the last one, Corner got to jump, and Mike Christopher was trying hard to get second away from David Arute. And we'll see what happens in the rematch. Corey DiMatteo, from what I hear in the paddock, that is going to be his ride for next year.
The hot dog machine, the race for its chassis car. And there, we didn't even see that, Matt. Another car that was involved in that jingle, no fault of his own, was the Troy Talman group with their car. And Talman became a victim of circumstances and so forth. Remember earlier today, Talman.
Watch the 7 car. He gets sluggish.
Something I think broke on that 7 car.
Yeah, he almost stopped.
Yeah.
And going into Cape Canaveral was Corey DiMatteo. We'll take another look at it.
And there it is. Something definitely went awry on the Pulio.
And we see Troy Talman getting roughed up.
And there is Daniel Wesson with the 92. He had a very, very difficult year.
Boy, a lot of people were very upset with the way their season ended. Green-white checker. And all of a sudden, Pulio 7 went sideways, and it appeared to stop.
Sure did.
And maybe our pit reporters can uncover more information on what happened at that green-white checker.
And the mystery. And it looks like Dave Baraball is there with JP.
JP, can you tell us what happened? You were at the epicenter of that accident coming off turn 4.
Yeah, I had a pretty good run going. I got to thank all my guys. You know, just went to 3 to 33. Just, I don't know what his deal is. He thinks he's racing on dirt, I guess. So he just spun out by himself. And we were just a victim of his mistake. So what are you going to do? Shitty way to end the year, but we'll be back next year.
Guys, you can hear it. Tough break for Johnny P.
So JP,
yep,
obviously
frustrated, yes,
and rightfully so. As he said, he was going to have a great run, and we are ready for another green-white checker.
We sure are. Green-white checker is the story again.
And last time, the beneficiary of the restart was Noah Corner.
What
will happen in a rematch? I think David Arute and Mike Christopher Jr. know exactly what the 31 is going to do.
Here they come. Off turn number 4. Good start. Michael Christopher stays glued to corner. David Arute muscling the outside.
Oh, he almost went 3 wide.
David Arute has got the lead. Corner. Keep digging. Coming off the turn. The Spirit of America, 75. David Arute is the leader. 1 lap to go.
What will Corner do as they rampage their way into the second corner? Corner halfway underneath Arute. Arute pulls away. Mike Christopher is coming out strong. Corner making a move on the inside.
Corner makes a bid down low. David Arute on the outside. To the stripe they come, and one of the closest finishes of the year. Unofficially, David Arute will take down the win. Noah Corner to finish in second. Great run for Marcello Rufano in third. And what about Michael Christopher for fourth? Tyler Hines to finish in fifth. Dylan Kopech for sixth. Keith Rocco for seventh. Michael Jervis for eighth. Doug Meserve moved into the top 10 in ninth. And Andrew Moeller for 10th.
And the margin between Arute and Corner, 0.05351 of a second. Pit Cat 11th, Kurt Brainerd 12th, Matt Swanson 13th, Teddy Hodgson 14th, Ronnie Williams 15th, Matt Vassar 16th, John Montesanto 17th, Nick Giardina 18th, PJ Peters 19th, and in 20th was Jonathan Pulio.
In 21st, Corey DiMatteo, Troy Talman 22nd, Daniel Wesson 23rd. Todd Owen 24th, the 2021 champion. Brian Narducci 25th, Stephen Kopsick 26th, and Mikey Flynn to finish in 27th.
And David Arute said he wished it was May 1st instead of October 1st because after 4 years of trials and tribulations, he finally got that car the way he wanted it to. On September 10th, he was a winner in the TC shootout, and tonight he won the big prize, a 40-lapper. He will get $150 from Mayberry Material Handling, $150 from New England Race Cars, $150 from TickMike.com. The second place driver, Noah Corner, $100 from Manly Performance, $100 for the third place finisher from North American Motor Car, Marcello Rufano. The top three will be getting gas cards, and the top three also $50 each from Wicked Power Sports and Moto USA. Let's capture the action at Napa Victory Lane.
David Arute jumps out of the beautiful number 75 machine. Lots of congratulations here. David Arute getting the job done, man. Last SK Modified event of 2021, and he puts it into victory lane. Congratulations. Great piece of driving right there.
We did it. We won a real feature. This is awesome. I mean, 2 wins in the past 4 races. This is awesome. I lost my glasses. I don't know where they went. This is awesome. Man, I botched that second to last restart there, and I knew I had one more chance at it. And I had the best restart of the year, best restart of my life. And man, how awesome was that race? All of us up front, Noah, Matt, all of us, Marcello. I mean, this might be the future here, and we're in victory lane. I still can't believe that. It's awesome to take another trophy home.
Hey, that was an outside pass too, not an easy deal.
I'm out of breath there. I mean, holding on for dear life. I was already loose there before the caution came out, and heck, I don't need these tires anymore. I don't need this motor anymore. We're done for the season, so I figured leave it all on the line, and that's what we did. I can't thank my crew enough. I mean, we came on strong at the end of the year, and we got 2 wins, a whole bunch of podiums, a lot of great guys, Fatback, Pooter, Alex Grab, my spotter, all of his hard work during the week, Casey, Chris, all the guys back at Chassis Pro. How about Chassis Pro with the championship and the win tonight? And, man, I can't thank my sponsors, Marquise Landscaping, New England Race Fuel, Napa Auto Parts, Tick Mike for the contingency, Flow Sports, Mayberry. Who else do we got? I can't see. I lost my glasses. I can't see. North American Motor Car. I mean, this is just awesome. I got to thank my wife, Jennifer, my whole family for supporting me. And thanks to the fans for coming out all year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it back at home. Looking forward to next year.
All right, there he is. David Arute puts the big hoss USA machine into victory lane here in the SK Modified main event. Let's talk to our next finisher.
And I'm down here with Noah Corner. Noah, what was it like behind the wheel of the 31? It certainly was close at the end.
Yeah, we had a great car tonight. Definitely had some help from up above with our good friend Boots. He passed away the other day. Tried to get the win for him, but came up short.
Let's get into all the folks on the 31 that you have backing you that are on the car.
Oh, there's a ton. We got Mid-State Site Development, my dad most importantly, all the crew that helps us out, H.O. Penn, Grillo Services, Blast Tech, Sales Auction, and Flow Racing, and pretty much everybody that comes out. I really appreciate it.
Noah Corner brings it home second. John Gates has our third place finisher.
All right, Dave, we got Marcello Refrano here, man. Good run. Had to come on strong there at the end to finish on that podium. Good piece of driving. Congratulations tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, first and foremost, got to congrats to David and all them guys. They worked them tails off these past couple of years, and, it's good to see them running good. Just second race out with this car, we threw the notebook at it coming into tonight, and a lot of the changes we made helped out. It just sucks we didn't have enough races this year with this new car to really figure it out and get it going good here. But, big shout out to everyone at TFR, Robbie Fowler, John, Tommy Grosso, all the people involved with building this race car. I mean, it's amazing, and especially all the people that get me to the racetrack every week. Green Construction, Wheelers Auto Service, Doug Dunleavy, Wilson Maturo Motors, and just everyone involved with this 68 team. I think we're going to come back swinging next year. So we're going to make a couple of changes over the winter and see if we can't come out swinging.
All right, no doubt about it. One of the hot shoes here at Stafford Motor Speedway, Marcello Refrano, beautiful number 68 car, the Wheelers Auto Service machine. He'll go third place tonight in the SK Modified main event.
And before we visit with our champion, we want to thank everybody that has been a part of the success story in 2021. Our staff at Glow Racing, executive producer Paula Root, producer Jeremy Weiss, technical producer James Cloutier, and the director Bonza Tuffer. Running cameras, Jason McGrath, Heather McGrath, Ian Pettigrew, Sean Kowalshin, and Ryan Gabel. Our replays were brought to you by Joe Martin. Our post-race videos, Nicole LaRose. And interns, Seth Rawls and Remy La Rosa. And, of course, the announcers for this evening's presentation and all season long, Mr. Auto Racing, Matt Buckler, John Gates, Dave Barabalt, Kyle Rickey away on consignment, and yours truly, Ben Dodge. Ladies and gentlemen, as our third place car moves away, it's time for the crowning of the champion. The Chassis Pro machine sets in Napa Victory Lane with a man who has come so close so many times to winning a title here at Stafford, but today, in 2021, the title is there. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 SK Modified Champion, the talented, versatile, Mr. Todd Owen, about to get out of the race car. Thumbs up from the driver's seat.
Todd Owen, 21 years at this game, so close a few years ago. Tonight you finally climbed the mountain. What does it mean to add your name to the illustrious list of champions here at Stafford Motor Speedway?
Well, honestly, it just hasn't really set in yet, the way the circumstances worked out. Yeah, no doubt my name will always be on the record books as a champion. And like you say, you work every night, every day, trying to just get to basically a dream come true to come here. And basically it's not I'm the lucky one that gets to steer the wheel, but without the people that are behind me, supporting me, helping me, I couldn't have any of this. So this is more of a championship for them than it probably is for me. And we all did it together, but it's just incredible. I don't even know what to say. It's like I've dreamed about this for, like you said, probably 30 years to be, especially at Stafford Speedway with your roots and Napa and everybody else that makes this place so special that I wish I could take it in for the whole evening, like just be out here the whole night. But, you know, awesome to see Chassis Pro with Derek Debus. I mean, you talk about cars that weren't even around 7 years ago, and we just won 2 championships in the SK race. It's unbelievable.
Well, you mentioned all those people. Let's list them off.
Yeah. First off, Steve and Debbie Barnes. They've been with me since day one. Steve came and gave me a check for $150 and just wanted to help a strictly stock kid. And just without him and his wife just being supportive of me for everything I've ever done, definitely wouldn't be here. I got to thank my mom, because if I don't thank my mom, I'm going to hear about it for like 100 years. So I want to thank my mom. My dad and sister aren't here, but I know they're up there watching, and I wish they could be here to enjoy it. But just Butch Shea, Donnie from Rad Auto Machine, without two guys, definitely we're not here right now. Just incredible horsepower. Butch, for something that he told me he never wanted to do again, was build race cars, and here we are standing here with some of the fastest hot rods at Stafford. So without him, I could never be here. And just every single guy, Frank, Pete, Steve, Larry, all the guys. I'm going to forget them. I mean, right now my mind's going in circles. Just Tommy's Tattoo, Mid-State Air Compressor, Tommy O'Sullivan, Specialty Trainee, Gavilac Enterprises, R&D Construction, Barn Package, Starfinish Motorsports, Ben, who's been in my ear since I was 16 years old, telling me I need to be better, and I hope today I finally made him proud.
Well, mission accomplished for your 2021 SK Modified champion, Todd Owen.
And while the celebration continues in Napa Victory Lane, a champion, a dream, and an inspiration. Well, 2021 is now